Splat, this game's for you, man.
Who?
My friend Splat. That's his actual birth name. Splat or Bell.
Okay.
Or
Alright, people,
Splatterbell? No.
ready to go.
Oh man, now he's gonna kill me. I'm sorry, Splat. Failed you.
I don't even know who you are.
He's one of my friends up in
You got
Washington.
your panties
I
in
don't
a
even know
bag.
who you
Start
are.
the game.
Today's wrong answer of the game is brought to you by Cookie Masterson's eBay store. Cookie Masterson's horrible gambling debts can be your own.
That caught me off guard.
All right, here we go.
I'm very interested now to see what this is.
Yeah. We're totally gonna miss it.
Probably.
Let's start with this severe weather storm smells like wet dog.
Ugh. I hate
Suppose
that
a
smell.
powerful application of Febreze developed into a tornado. If it moved through one of the states in Tornado Alley, what would the effect be? Ohio smelling like lavender? Player 2, you've been screwed. You got 5 seconds. Nebraska is situated in the middle of the central column of states nicknamed Tornado Alley because of the frequent occurrences of, you guessed it,
closest
tornadoes.
to Oklahoma. So I knew Oklahoma was the key
Which
state.
reminds me, I was
of
too
Tornado
busy
Alley.
watching a DVR'd episode of Storm Chasers earlier, and I forgot
Because
to
I drove
shower.
through it to Texas
Ah, fresh
1
as a
week
daisy.
after the
Player
Moore,
one, you are now
Oklahoma
the
tornado.
screwee.
Yeah, there were storms.
Just driving through Nebraska is a pain in the ass as it is.
And, well, luckily that trip didn't go
This one's known as
anywhere near Nebraska.
head
but
off,
it was
apply blade
Kansas and
directly to the
Oklahoma.
neck. You know that headache remedy, head on? You know, head on.
Yes,
apply
we know.
directly
You
to
said
the
the
forehead.
stupid commercial
head on,
pretty much
apply
verbatim.
directly to the forehead. Head on, apply directly to the forehead. Which of these alternate head-on taglines suggests that you're applying it incorrectly? Head on, apply directly to the supraorbital ridge. Head on, apply directly to the manubrium. Head on,
God
apply directly to the glabella. Player one.
Why did I say that?
12 seconds to pick an answer. The supraorbital ridge, glabella, and frontalis are all parts of your forehead.
Yes!
The manubrium is part of your sternum.
The important thing is that I waited a bit
Remember,
so it
for
wouldn't
heart
be
pain,
even.
Try hard on. Player 2, I don't have good news.
I don't care.
That was your guess, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Because I didn't have a damn clue.
Important thing is that I got it
Why not
right.
try GERUND SEINFELD'S observational grammar?
Okay.
Which of these Jerry Seinfeld-esque jokes features a gerund? What's the deal with small rodents? What's the deal with skiing? What's the deal with rollerbladers? What's the deal with flying saucers?
It's nice to know on question 3 we're both out of screws.
Yeah.
Player 1, not much time left. Player 2, no. Player 1. Smart people choose this. A gerund is a verb that ends in ing and is used as a noun.
As you? Okay.
Is it a noun? Is it a verb? Make up your mind already! Next thing you're gonna tell me
I
is
did
you've
not
done
know
a
that.
soul
I was like,
searching
I've heard
and
the
you've
term
decided you're an
gerund, but could not
adjective. It's ridiculous!
Recollect
Yeah.
the definition.
That F
Here
looks
we
like a
have
Facebook F.
The
I've
revolution will
always
be
thought
green, and it's time for a this or that. Player 1. You need the
always
most
me.
help, so this this or that is just for you. I'm gonna read off 7 names, and for each one, tell me if it's an organic food company or a secret society. If it's an organic
And they're
food
not
company, press the square button. If it's a secret
Trader
society,
Joe's. Both.
press your circle. Or we could just get started.
Yes. Here we go.
Seeds of Change, Great Eastern Sun, Bilderbergers, Priory of Sight, Rising Moon,
I just was trying to get him near there so that you couldn't get
but
him.
you could have used
I
some
would have gotten
growth
that
hormones.
last one, the next to last one.
It wasn't from the
But
metal.
if you weren't too fast, because I was sitting square.
And why do you think every grocery
I
store
was
now
sitting
has an
square as you
organic
were
aisle?
slamming
2
on
words,
circle
the
because you have no
Freemasons.
respect for the game.
What are you talking about? You slam things in the Jack Attack.
And now,
When have I ever
where'd
done that?
If
come
it's the
from?
last one.
What kind of specialist should I see if I find myself with a nasty cockchafer? A herpetologist, an entomologist, a lexicologist, or a urologist? Players 1 and 2? No, but a lexicologist could help me find a better word for imbeciles.
That was probably obviously wrong.
Entomologists study insects, so they'd be the perfect specialist to look at my cockchafer, which is a type of beetle.
Oh, okay.
Probably just
I've
tell
never
me
heard
to
the
put some
term
ointment on it.
cockchafer. At least with one word.
We don't really deal
Round one
with
is
beetles
complete.
often.
No.
And
So,
player 1 is ahead, but there's more trivia to come. Keep in mind, in round 2, everything is worth twice as much.
Is the
We'll find out.
And don't
It's
forget,
still there.
the
Good.
wrong answer of the game is still out there waiting for you. Enough small talk.
Snake's got some damn good moves.
Here's one I like to call the biggest loser in the galaxy.
Cookie Masters.
What might a 300-pound contestant on The Biggest Loser yell if they film the show on Mars? I'm back to my toddler weight of 10 pounds. I'm now a svelte 114 pounds. I still weigh 300 pounds. Or who can resist my new 467-pound body? Player 1, players 1 and 2. Due to the lighter gravitational pull on
Okay, I thought they were
Mars,
gonna
your weight
throw a
decreases
fast
by
one on you
62%,
for, say,
bringing the
300 pounds is still
300-pounder
300
down
pounds
to a
of
mere
mass,
114. And when
True.
you consider the lack of
weight
food
is
or oxygen
mass
on the
times
planet, in a matter of
gravitational
months
force.
you'd weigh
Right.
almost nothing.
I know Mars is smaller, and so
Yeah,
that's where
it's
it
not 10 pounds
It's
for
time
300.
for
No,
chips and
no.
That's
salsa
crazy.
from hell.
And if it were bigger, that's where the 400
So
something would come
Doritos
into
created
play,
this
but-
flavor called tacos at midnight, which I guess they devised for people who really wanted tacos at midnight, but just couldn't bring
I'm up to
themselves
tacos
to
at
drive a
midnight.
half a
Tacos at
mile to the
midnight is
nearest
awesome.
Taco Bell drive-thru.
Thank God our
Anyway,
Taco Bell's open till
suppose
2.
Doritos made a spin-off of its tacos at midnight flavor. If the new chip flavor were named after the Devil's Hour, what might the chips be called? Quesadillas at 11 o'clock, tortadas at 2 in the morning, empanadas at 3 a.m., or burritos at dusk?
I don't know.
I was expecting midnight.
Player 1, that was quality. Player
Guess
2,
not.
that answer upset my stomach and my heart.
So it's
I would
3
assume my
a.m.
gallbladder too, but I'm not totally
Could
sure
be.
what that
Could be
does.
dusk.
I don't know.
Here's what you meant to pick. The Devil's
Okay.
Hour, according to Christian folklore and horror movies, is 3 a.m., which is coincidentally a really bad time to eat spicy fried things.
That's you.
Look, I've been saving this fart sound effect for a question, and if I'm not
I don't
gonna
know.
play it
Usually when you
here,
eat
I don't
spicy
know when I
food
would.
earlier in the night, that's 3
Oh,
o'clock
it's a
is when
good
it comes
one.
back to haunt you.
There's
Here's
the
big
devil.
one.
That's why.
What? Where's my fart sound? Who took my fart sound?
It was me, Cookie. I'm sorry.
Walking chickens picking out a mate.
Oh,
It's a merry eight.
I like how two
Open
men
wide
like,
for someone's nodding at my door.
you should get that.
Hey, look who it is. It's
Yeah.
my good friend Billy O'Brien. Hiya, Cookie.
God. Who's the dummy?
Not me.
So what's on your mind today, Billy?
Well, Cookie, I was
Somewhat
just
hearing
practicing my
things.
tongue twisters.
Tongue twisters, eh? Let's hear one.
Okay. Teeter-titer, tick-the-tack of tickled tatters. A tack of tickled tatters did teeter-titer tick. If teeter-titer, tick-the-tack of tickled tatters, how many tickled tatters did teeter-titer tick?
Pickled
One
peppers did
quarter
Peter
of a
Piper
bushel,
pick.
one bushel, 3.5 bushels, or 10 bushels.
Okay, he meant bushels. Players 1 and 2.
A tack is equal to 1/4 of a bushel.
Excellent.
Okay, I know a peck.
That was a great tongue twister,
It's
Billy.
smaller than a
Thanks.
bushel.
And you know what I
Yep.
like better
Bushel
than
in a
tongue
peck. There's
twisters,
a song that
Cookie?
was like that.
What's that, Billy?
Titty twisters.
Ow, you motherfucker!
That was
Try
kind of
this
a song that our
exercise.
parents sang to us,
Error.
my brother
Question
and I as
name
kids.
file not found. In my free time, I've been learning some computer programming. Hopefully someday I'll be able to make my own game. It'll be a lot better than this one. Anyway, I'm having trouble coming up with tricks to remember what all the different file types are. What would be the best clue to help me remember what a jar file does? Cookie.jar, coffee.jar, peanutbutter.jar, or swear.jar? Why didn't you pick this? Jar
Yes,
file.
it took me a second. I was looking for
Associated with the
eBay terms. I was like, no,
Java.
cookie.
You know,
That's
as
it.
in coffee. And trust me, you're totally gonna want to play this game I'm gonna make.
I was not looking for
it's gonna
something
be like
Cookie
Grand
Masterson
Theft
related.
Auto
I was
meets
looking for
Call of
something
Duty
eBay
meets
related.
Animal Crossing.
And then it just fucking hit me. I was like, oh, duh! Although I had a feeling it was going to be this question just because it was
There's
a
not
computer.
really much left.
Well, my mind was still
Players
thinking
1
eBay
and 2?
terms, so I was like, computer, this might
No,
be
but
it.
I'm flattered
What
you
does the
chose
jar
my
file
name.
represent?
I don't fucking know. What's
And you
talking?
should be thrilled too. Because
That's
you
what Google's
won
for.
billion
No, no!
compliments of Cookie Masterson's eBay
It was the
store.
opposite of
I just
what I
wonder if I
wanted.
could actually get someone to take the damn dummy
we made a
out
lot
of
of
my
blue.
hands.
We blew ourselves
Shut
over
it,
on the
Billy.
audio.
This wrong answer of the game has earned you a sweet 8,000 clams. Well
Ugh.
done.
I don't want him. Creepy. The only thing worse would be a devil baby. Damn.
Coming up, who is going to clean all the blood in this elevator?
Another shiny
All right,
question,
you
I
made it
guess.
almost to the end of episode 73, which means you've either played through this whole game or you jumped ahead because you were just too excited to get to the end. But
Wait.
either way, we like to remind you just
this
how
the end?
little you know. So
can't
we
have done
saved
that
our
much.
toughest multiple choice question for last. Which of the following is not a line from the novel Jack Torrance's writing in the movie The Shining? All work and no play makes Jack a dull boy. All work and no play makes Jack a dull boy. All work and no play makes Jack a dull boy. Or all work and no play makes Jack a dull boy.
Well then.
Player 1. Red Rum, Red Rum.
I'm not seeing,
What?
I'm not seeing anything.
Jack Torrance's book included such clever lines as all work and no play makes Jack a dull boy, all work and no play makes Jack a dull boy, and of course my favorite, all work and no play makes Jack a dull boy. But it did not include all work and no play makes Jack a dull boy. Okay, I admit that was impossible.
What?
But if you play this game long enough, you realize that the correct answer is the third answer I read much more than any of the other answers are. So maybe you figured that out. Or maybe you just guessed. I don't care. Let's get this over with.
I'm so confused. Why?
Step right. Oh, you know all about the
Well, then.
attack. Lovely. Here's your clue. What are you buried under? What are you buried under
Weird.
exactly?
How did you? I don't know.
I hate when I miss nautical questions.
Oh, shut up.
Damn it!
Is that where the red fern grows?
Yes! It sounded like something. Damn! I was like, wait a minute, I
Thank you,
know
Weird Al.
regret.
Dead. Oh. For whatever reason, I thought House was going to appear one earlier. Oh!
Oh!
It appeared way too soon. I did not have my reflex ready.
Player
Oh!
2!
Nah, that one would not have still.
And player 2.
Unless
That was
you
a
got
close
it.
Well, that's
call.
true. If I
Plenty
would
of
have got
calls
it, you
who
wouldn't have, and I would have won.
Long live Dr. Spachemin.
Fuck you, Dr. Spachemin.
Nice work, folks. Donnie, what's going on?
Hey, give me a praise if you guys wish
Well,
to
hopefully that wasn't the last episode. We'll have to check
Well,
off camera.
there's DLC apps.
True, we might have to invest.
Pick episodes.
Yeah.
Perfect attendance, yeah.
Shit.
Well,
And we can see which ones we've got the wrong answers of the day
Yeah.
for.
Puppet Lube. Oh yeah. I think it's about the time to take a trip to the PSN.
Yeah, I think so.
Jeez.
We'll see you guys next episode with some DLC.
Yeah.